This is the day that the Lord has made. Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa. Welcome to my channel. Let me try to get myself more centered and have less wall behind me. I am going to get ready. I'm a Christian woman doing my best to put God first by following Jesus Christ as the truth and the way to everlasting life. I'm a single mom. It is Saturday. I do have a part-time job Monday through Friday. Being a single mom, it's like you're always on the go. There's always something to do. I'm a homeowner, a vehicle owner. You know, you have to maintain everything. Everything is on you. So I'm usually in a rush. Even though I only have a part-time job, I'm still in a rush to do things. And there's a bug. I'm gonna scratch myself here. Trying to get this thing out of my way. Today is Saturday and I want to have fun. I want to enjoy. This is kind of when I'm going to spend extra time on my skincare, on my makeup. I'm going to share a few things with you all that are new. I'm going to share a few items that are new while I'm getting ready. But for now, let's start with the usual that I usually do, vitamin C. So recently, I celebrated 5 years of making videos. It was a few days ago. I cannot believe 5 years. I've made some YouTube friends. We have not met, but we communicate by text, some of us by just comments on each other's channels or whatever. I was not expecting that at all when I first started my YouTube channel. I thought it was so cool though. I first started watching makeup channels on YouTube, I would say back in 2014. I followed all the people who are now bigger names, but of course back then they were kind of just starting. But even though they were just starting, they would be invited to brand events. Like, I don't know, Tarte, Benefit, you know, those kind of the brands for skincare and makeup. And I was like, wow, they get to travel, they get all this free stuff. It seemed really interesting, you know? I have not gotten to that point at all. I thought I was going to receive some free items and it never came. I was so excited that someone reached out and said they were going to send me something. I never got it. So I have yet to receive anything free. It would be nice. Who doesn't want free stuff? So anyways, everything you see I buy with my own money. That's what I'll say. Everything I'm using. And then I remember reading a book. There was this person, which I don't follow her anymore. Her name was Dulce. and she had a book, so I read it. She explained how to use YouTube, how to start posting and stuff like that. It was really interesting. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I was thinking about it. Maybe I'll go that route. By the way, use whatever products you want. But one thing I do like to mention is I put Vaseline on my lips, but also around my nose. I had a cold last week. It left my nose quite dry, and using the Vaseline, it probably got soft again or whatever in a matter of 2 days. But throughout the year, this helps my nose from getting redness. If anyone gets redness around your nose, because I used to, Vaseline is what helped for me. Okay, now it's been a while since I've been doing my roller. My hair's getting long, you all. I was noticing it's like midway in my back. That long. I can't believe it's that long. I'm going to try to wear it down and not wear ponytails, not wear my hair back in a bun, because that creates a lot of breakage. And plus it's warm, cooling down now. It's not so warm to need to pull my hair back. This is my favorite thing, to see the redness, the blood flow underneath. This is so relaxing. So yeah, it is October. I'm in Arizona. It's still very hot in the day, but in the morning and in the evenings it is cooling. It's beautiful weather. For instance, I was at my son's football game last night. It was so nice. The sun basically was setting by the time I got there, so there was no sun in your eyes. And there was a cool breeze. Oh, it was so nice. Which, by the way, my son was fire. You know, the fire emoji? That was my kid. He looked like he was hurt, but he kept pushing through. I was like, Lord, please heal him. Keep him safe. He started limping like right before halftime. I think it was right before halftime, y'all. I was like, what is going on? Because the first game he played, that didn't happen. He was fine. But anyways, he pushed through it, and this morning he says he's fine. So thank you, Lord. God is good. God is great. It is all in the name of Jesus Christ. All glory and honor is his. Okay, so I thought I was going to try CeraVe SPF again. When I went to order it, it was not available in the tinted formula. But this popped up. It's Eucerin Tinted Sensitive Mineral Zinc Oxide Protection 35 SPF. It's for any skin tone. And it kind of reminds me of, I think it was the La Roche-Posay that I had. Well, actually it reminds me of Elta MD, the packaging, the ingredients. So we're gonna give it a try. Just let it. Okay. Maybe I should have done one face side at a time. I'm not quite out of my other SPF, but it is super thick. It's an SPF I would use in the winter cold months when I need the extra moisture. But I went ahead and kept using it anyways during the hot summer months. This doesn't feel quite as thick. Okay, this is what I was using, Naturium. This is a pretty thick formula, but I was using it anyways. And then I'd get a little bit greasy towards the end of the day. I'll have to see how this looks towards the end of the day, but upon application it feels fine. So yeah, this was $15. It was not expensive, not cheap, but I think this is $20 and you get the same amount of product. Ooh, I want to sneeze. Hold on. Okay, a sneeze finally came out. I have water in my pumpkin mug. Okay, let's put away all of our skincare and get into makeup. I wanted to show you all, and I probably should have showed you guys before, and I don't remember if I did. I bought this Hawaiian Sport SPF. It smells good. I guess it's like cocoa butter-ish smelling. The reason I bought this is because one of the people I watch, and I don't know if I'm still subscribed to her name is Dominique Sachet. She's older. I like to look at older YouTubers because they've got more wisdom than someone my age or someone younger than me. And she said this is her favorite SPF because of the smell, because of the texture. So I thought I would use that. I'm not a big, heavy perfume person. I keep my scents light. But right now, this is the only body spray I have by 1,000 Wishes. It was a gift to me, and so I do use this on my lower body. This is strong. It smells good, but it is something I use on the bottom. I know I'm weird. I also have the lotion that was given to me, so if I use this, I also use this on my legs only. My nose is just sensitive to really strong scents, and this is pretty strong. And I was trying to find a light coconutty type perfume that I would wear in the summer to pair with my SPF. I really didn't look hard enough though. I never did actually. It was a thought. I wanted to, I mean, I did research online, but I'm a person, I would rather smell it in person than just go off of reviews and descriptions, you know. So that was the intent. I do like to wear a different scent in summer, in winter, in cool versus warm. And also my makeup changes. I know I was talking about that in a recent video. So we're gonna use the, let me put my stuff away. It's all in the way here. Out of the way. Put it away. We're gonna use my Wet n Wild new palette again for eyeshadows. I did buy a new lip pencil. Where did you go? Okay, I bought this pink one. I should not have bought it. I knew I was better off just leaving it at the store, even though it was on sale, because it is not a good shade of pink for me. So I'm gonna have to come up with something. Maybe use it as an eyeliner instead of a lip liner, because makeup is universal. But this is the brown lip liner I bought. It is called Baddest Beige by Elf. So we're gonna use this today. I was watching a Netflix show. I think it's called 1,000 Tomorrows. It's about a young rodeo couple who fall in love. There's forgiveness. It's like a Christian type movie. And the girl, the young lady on there, her makeup was so pretty. So I want to replicate her makeup. I already did it once before, but I'm going to do it with you all. I'm not so sure. Oh goodness, you hear everything falling? I think this is out, but there's still a lot in here. So we're gonna keep using this. I'm just tapping directly onto that and then covering up only the dark spots. This is a corrector. I was using this product too much, and I just want to use it sparingly right here. I'm also going in with my lighter color. Let's see how that looks. Instead of my other color. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to do Get Ready With Me's more often. Maybe not during the weekday because I am busy in the morning. I was doing Get Ready With Me's last year. I don't know how I did it. I was getting up early to do a live Get Ready With Me. I don't think I could do that this time, y'all. If I can, I will. But I would rather do a recorded video by myself and not go live, so I can chat with you all. Whenever I go live, I want to make sure I can read all the comments, and that takes time. Okay, did that blend in? Do you guys think it went in pretty well? I think so. Some stuff happened last week since the last Get Ready With Me. Other than that one that I did real quickly for my 5 years. How should I say it? without saying it. I just want to say it is tough to be a single mom. I can't stress that enough. Last night when I went to the football game was probably the first time I felt the most included and not so by myself, because I've been going to volunteer with those football meals before on game day. I knew at least 5 or 6 other moms, so it was cool to like know more people. It was a totally different type of environment last night for me. Maybe not for anybody else, but for me, because something else happened last week and someone that was at the game knew about it, so they came to talk to me about it. And then this was before the game started, and then after the game started they continued the conversation after the game ended. And which is good. It's fine. It wasn't anything bad. Us humans do want connection, though. We don't want to be by ourselves. That was, by the way, I traveled 1 hour to go watch my son's game by myself. It was not the longest I've traveled, but yeah, it's pretty far. And it lasted, the game did not end until 10:30. It was a long game. So yeah, we didn't make it home until right before midnight. And then of course stay up and talk to my son about the game. It's fun. These are moments they're worth staying up for. What else happened? So during the conversation from one of the parents last night, I found out something that I didn't know about a situation. So I acted on it and I got a good response. I'm over here speaking. There's just some things I don't want to share, you know, but I do want to tell you things are going on at the same time. Okay, so the look that the young lady on 1,000 Tomorrows had was, she had like shimmer right here. She was such a beautiful young lady also. And then it was like there was a dark color right here. That's what it looked like. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more technique to it because makeup artists do a lot. To achieve the look. This is all I'm doing though. It's just going up and down. I don't know if that looks good or not on me. Maybe I should bring it in just a little, like try to blend it in. Ooh, all kinds of fallout. I'm gonna go up and down like I did on the other eye, and then decide to blend it in. It never looks the way it looks on the people on TV, but I kind of like it. I think, you know, the reason it looks better on people on TV too, because they probably have a totally different eye shape, and that's the reason why their makeup application is the way it is, to emphasize and to work with their eye shape. And then I'll try to replicate it, and it does not look the same. That is still very pretty though. Why am I, what is that called? Why am I sighing? I don't know. But I'm looking for my blush and I'm not finding it. Where did it go? Things are just not in order over here. There it is. It's upside down. That's why I was not going to find it. This is my matte. I'm calling it my fall blush. It's just simple, everyday color. Now I'm going to outline my lips with this brown, but I don't think it's the brown I was looking for, but it will do. I think I'm looking for a more darker brown. How does that look? And then to put on a lipstick, that's not the one I want. I want a brown color. I don't think I really have a brown color. No, those are not browns. Ooh, I just dropped the one I was going to use. See, this is the brown I used last time. Sometimes if you just tap and you get a very light application, that can work out pretty well. There's a few other colors I want to order. Y'all, I went from trying not to spend money and now I've got all kinds of items I want to order. It's not cool. And then we're going to top off with a lip plumper in clear. It makes your lips look bigger when you have a gloss. Alright, y'all, this is my fall look. Wait, I forgot my mascara. I keep forgetting my mascara. And I probably... Oh. Alright. Today, because we're having fun, let's use Essence Princess Lash. The last time I used it, it seemed like it was dry. Let's give it another try. See the difference? Mascara, no mascara. I'm not trying to get too much drama, but just enough, because these are my natural lashes. Alright, y'all. That's it. I really didn't talk about much. I was hoping to say more with you all, but I really had nothing to say. Just sharing a few items. Letting you all know I'm here. Living life. Trying to manage everything on my own. Still praying for my future husband. And just enjoying life as best as I can in my purpose. I hope you all enjoyed. I have a playlist of other Get Ready With Me's if you're curious. I actually will take the time to put all the products from starting with my SPF after of what I used, in case anyone was interested in going to the store to get it yourself. I don't have any links. I'm not doing that. It's too much work. I'll just type the product name. This is October. I hope you're enjoying October and fall. I was going to do a bucket list for September, and the month passed and I didn't even get to it. So I'm going to try to find an October bucket list and start doing it. Do things that I probably normally wouldn't, or just encourage myself to do something, even if I've already done it, to have fun. Fall fun. So yes, I hope you liked, subscribe, comment. Even if you want to share, go ahead and share it. May you have a beautiful, blessed day. Peace be with you, and know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. I'll see you next time.